that there is a broad overlap on how I look at problems, of trying to look at the data, try to figure out what is the data point and react to that. So approach problems with as minimal bias as possible, both when looking at a trading scenario, as well as looking at a political scenario or a policy scenario. So with regards to guns, we have, as I mentioned earlier, we get interested in these market failures or political failures. And I think the issue of guns is certainly a political failure. Now, those that are more supportive of the Second Amendment rightly point out that a lot of the policy proposals presented likely don't have an impact on gun violence. So we need to figure out what are the high value policies that can maintain the spirit and integrity of the Second Amendment, but also minimize the collateral damage that are associated with guns. And that's what this particular initiative is set out to do. We had the benefit of getting to look at the National Academy that came out with a whole research agenda several years ago saying that these are the unanswered questions in the field that can help shape policy. And they've been waiting for the federal government to allocate money to go investigate those questions. Again, we have this political failure that seemingly should be somewhat objective of funding research to see how we can minimize gun violence, but we just can't get any movement on it at the federal level. So I think this is an example of an area where philanthropy can step up and substitute for something that government should be doing.